Read them in the record.
They have 1 minute each.
That's right.
Yeah.
The first comes from David Duran, and he identifies himself as a resident of Orange County. With an approximate 200% increase in the recent monthly deaths of people suffering from abject poverty while living on the streets throughout Orange County, I find it irresponsible, unconscionable, reprehensible, and maliciously criminal that the Board of Directors continues to put efforts and taxpayer funds towards increased funding of the sheriffs and jails while people are literally dying on the streets of Orange County. The county has a legal, moral, and ethical responsibility to all its residents, regardless of abode, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, creed, sex, age, or disability. The board continues to chipmunk hundreds of billions of dollars of taxpayer funds that could and should be used for housing and increased services for people suffering from poverty, mental illness, and for those who are hungry and need a safe place to sleep. Continuing to ignore with malice the humanitarian emergency throughout the county, and continuing to fund those who fund you and your campaigns is criminal, corrupt, and being documented. Using millions of dollars of mental health to help open and operate a prison only demonstrates how this county, its law enforcement,
Time's up. Next.
Thank you.
Please.
The second comment comes from...
Sorry, Leon, I'm not doing to you, but you know.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
No. The second comment comes from Pat D. of Anaheim. She writes, as a county resident of almost 50 years, I am very concerned where your priorities lie. No longer do you even pretend to care about our most vulnerable populations. Over the last 10 years, your discretionary spending on the Sheriff's Department has more than doubled, while you've cut spending on public health and social services by 18%. You have spent next to nothing on affordable housing or permanent supportive housing to end homelessness. Not surprisingly, homelessness continues to grow. Now in this pandemic, it's much clearer to all that we are not prepared, nor do you intend to create buffers for the majority of those living in our county. Change needs to come and can start with reallocation of resources the sheriffs currently receive. The OCSD should not be the highest funded cost center. The music jail space and monies allocated should be redirected. I propose that the music space not be for mental health. OCSD is not qualified for that role. It could, however, be used to build housing for low-income folks, housing insecure folks, and folks with a disability. And I'm not able to finish it. And the last comment comes from Sheena Innocente. It was an email I received this morning, and she writes, as an OC resident who cares about our community, I join the growing number of people and groups demanding that you defund the Orange County Sheriff's Department, stop the jail expansion, and invest in the health and well-being of our county. Instead of expanding our police state, start to end homelessness by investing in affordable, service-enriched housing and community-based programs that will make OC stronger, more vibrant, healthier, and safer. We do not need more jails or raises for sheriff's deputies. We need a strong, healthy community where everyone has a safe place to live and thrive. Your priorities do not reflect the values of our county. The Sheriff's Deputy Union is the largest contributor to your campaigns. To stay in its good graces, you allocate more than half of all discretionary spending to public protection. You have given hefty raises to sheriff's deputies while cutting spending on public health and ignoring the need for affordable housing. Since 2009-10, your discretionary spending on the Sheriff's Department has more than doubled, while you have cut spending on public health and social services by 18%. You have spent next to nothing on below-market rate rental housing to end homelessness.
Thank you. Okay, public comments.